Today I'm going to show you how I made my campfire cake. This is a great little cake idea for a fall celebration or for someone in your life who likes to camp. Make the candy flames by using red and yellow hard candy. These are butterscotch and strawberry. Put the candies inside of a bag. I used the candy bag, and use a hammer to smash the candies. Pour the smashed candy onto a cookie sheet covered with wax paper, spread them out, and pop them into a 300-degree oven for 10 minutes. Here's what it looks like. Now flip the wax paper with the candy over and remove the paper. Break the candy into big pieces and put them aside. To make a delicious caramel filling, start with 5 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of packed dark brown sugar, and 6 tablespoons of heavy cream. Bring it to a boil for 3 minutes, and then pour the caramel into a bowl and set aside to cool. Reserve about 1/4 cup of the caramel sauce, and then with the remaining caramel sauce, add 2 cups of confectionery sugar to make a frosting. Now for the ganache. Pour 1 cup of heavy cream into a saucepan and warm it up over medium heat, just enough to melt 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. To make the ganache super shiny, you can also add 3 teaspoons of corn syrup. Pour the chocolate ganache into a bowl and set aside to cool. Place the first layer of your vanilla cake sticky side down onto a cardboard round and fill it with your caramel frosting and a little bit of the reserved caramel. Place the top layer over the filling and crumb coat your cake. I am crumb coating the cake with the remaining caramel frosting. The crumb coat is for containing the crumbs, so your finished cake will be smooth and free of crumbs. Now the cake goes into the fridge to firm up for about 10 minutes or so. Bring the cake back out and place it on a larger cardboard round. The chocolate buttercream can now be spread onto your cake. So you want your cake icing to be fairly smooth, but the top will be covered with ganache, which will drip down the sides. Now pour about 1½ cups worth of ganache on top of the cake. Start spreading it to the edges, just enough so it drips over the side. Here's what my chocolate ganache drip ended up looking like. If you have some leftover cake in the house, you can use it as a foundation for the fire pit like I did here. The Pirolini wafers are placed around to resemble logs. You can get those online or at a gourmet shop, and they're perfect for the logs. Leave an opening in the center of your fire pit if you want to have a candle. Place your candy fire pieces, arranging them so that you can still fit the candle in the center of the cake. It's a little tricky. You might have to move the logs around a little bit. I'm going to use a battery-operated plastic candle because I've found that it gives off the best possible light. Here's what the flame looks like from the side view. And here it is from the top, so you can see where the candle goes. The final step is the roasted marshmallows. I used mini ones clumped up and roasted on a skewer over the flame on my stove. Now for the final step, add the marshmallows around the border of your cake, or wherever you want to put them. I like them around the edges, and it does take a little bit of doing because they're sticky, but it gets easier as you go, and it's totally worth it because the marshmallows really add so much to the cake. All of the recipes that I used in this video are at the website, and you can find the links in the description box below. Have fun making your campfire cake.